Hello everyone, Monse here, and I'm just doing a really quick process video, and this one is about my our family dog. Long story, this dog was with us since he was 8 years old, and he actually went with my sister after she got married, and that was a few years ago. So he no longer lives with us, but he is still my old man. I love him to death, and he is 10 years old, I believe. So he's been in the family for 10 years now, and I am just so happy that that we found him and that he's been with us all this time. So anyways, I just wanted to document this because it was recently his 10th birthday, and my sister sent me this picture of him, and I was just like, oh, I miss this man, and well, this dog, not a man, but he's my old man. That's what I call him. So I'm just using some papers from I believe it's the February hip kit, and I just thought that they coordinated very well with the picture because he was always a blue and green kind of dog. Those were the colors that we always picked out for him, like his bowls and his collars and his leashes. So I thought that these papers went very well with kind of the theme that we have ongoing for this dog. And he is actually a golden Aussie mix, and I love that combination. He is a very loyal dog, but he's also really independent. Australian Shepherds are very independent dogs, and he's really active. He still is very active even though he's already 10 years old. So oh man, like I said, I love this dog and I miss him so much. But anyways, so I'm just using, and I'm really cutting into my papers here. I have decided that I'm not going to hoard any papers for the time being because I have a lot of papers that I have hoarded, and none of it is going to use. So I've decided that I'm going to start trying to kill my kids, like they call it. I don't know why they call it kill a kid, but anyways, I do want to start killing my kids. That way I don't have anything left over. And if I do have papers left over, at least it won't be like right now where I have about 20 sheets of paper left over and in my stash. So anyways, um, yeah, so what else? What else? So yeah, I was just documenting that that he turned 10 years old this year. And I do have another dog. Her name is Jazz. I've done a few layouts of her in the past. She actually was adopted after we had after Gunner had gone home with my sister. So yeah, that's why we decided to get another dog, adopt another dog. So because we felt too lonely and we only have one dog at a time. So um yeah, I had to fill the void because my heart was pretty much broken when he had to leave our house. But anyways, like I said, I still get to see him every so often, and he's still gonna be, my first dog because he was our first dog. So, like I said, I just wanted to document it and make sure that I remember him like this. And he's just always so energetic, but he is such a my mom always says he's such a humble dog. I don't know exactly what that means, but at least in a dog wise, but he's always been very, very good. He's never really truly misbehaved. I mean, he's done a few bad things, but like eat my parents' garden hose or eat my dad's not eat it. He chewed on my dad's hammer handle quite a bit. I guess it was nice and tasty, so he decided that he wanted to eat the handle of it. My dad wasn't very happy, but anyways, we all miss this dog a lot, and um yeah, that's why I was documenting this because I miss this dog. He will always be my first dog, so that's why. Anyways, so yeah, these are some embellishments that I actually made previously. I think I've said it in prior videos. I actually took this idea from one of the girls here I follow on YouTube, and I went through my stash and did a whole bunch of punching with my punches, and I sewed everything together, and I thought they looked really, really cool. And those pinwheels also that I have at the top left hand corner of the picture, I also took from her idea of doing like scrapbook paper into like little pinwheels. So I really like that idea, and that's what I ended up doing with quite a bit of my scraps. So yes. And I really like that one because I actually did it with a little Brad in the middle, and I really like that. I thought that was really cute. I just didn't do that with all of them because I didn't know exactly where I was going to use them, and if I wanted to layer them up, I didn't want that Brad to be in the way. So that's why I did it on a couple of them, but not all of them. So yes. What am I doing now? God only knows. Okay, so now I'm just going to tack everything down, and I already put down my title, which is Forever Family. I love that. And like I said, he will always, even though he doesn't live with us anymore, he will always be our dog. And it's kind of funny because my parents don't really like animals. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. They don't think that dogs are like meant to be like at home sitting in your kitchen or sitting in your, on your couch. They come from, a place where dogs are meant to work. They are supposed to be working dogs, and they're supposed to be outdoor dogs and stuff like that. That's how my parents were raised, so they never really liked our dogs to be indoor dogs. In the winter, they are allowed to be inside, but they are not allowed to be, on the couches or anything like that. So, um, that's just how I've always been raised, but I do not think if it was up to me, my dog would be sleeping in my room every night. So, anyways, um, my like I said, my parents aren't really like, they don't get attached to animals that much, but they are in love with Gunner. Like, he is their favorite. My mom always, asks my sister about him and how's Gunner doing, and I just think it is the cutest thing ever to see my parents with him because they just love him. And like I said, it's very uncommon for me to see my parents so affectionate with animals because like I said, they don't really, that's not how they were raised. So anyways, I really wanted to use this little bear on here because I have 3 of them that I've never used, and we were going to name him Oso, which in Spanish it means bear. And my mom wanted to name him that for the longest time until my sister was like, no, his name is Gunner. And so the name Gunner just stuck, but my mom desperately wanted to name him Oso. So that's just what I wanted to put on there to make sure that I remembered that. And yeah, I think that was pretty much all that I did. I put some little not labels, little word phrases from, those are from Simple Stories. And I think it's called like Life Documented, if I'm not mistaken. It comes like 8 sheets to a pack. And so, oh, I also like these. These guys are wood veneers from Pink Fresh Studios, and I put a couple around the title. And I think that was pretty much it. What else did I do? Let's see. What am I thinking about here? Oh, yes, I also wanted to add these little enamel dots, and I think that was all I did. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. And I'm sorry that I ranted and raved so much about my dog. Anyways, thank you guys again, and I will see you guys next time.